Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder EAS&Weather here with your Day 2 severe weather outlook. There are two slight risk areas for tomorrow. One covering southern South Dakota, most of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, northwestern Kansas, and far west central Iowa. A second slight tomorrow covers a tiny bit of east central Missouri, most of the southern half of Illinois, southern half of Indiana, parts of Kentucky, and the very far extreme southwestern tip of Ohio. Season tomorrow's slights include Indianapolis, Indiana, St. Louis, Missouri, Louisville, Kentucky, Smithfield, Illinois, and Evansville, Indiana. And there's a marginal tomorrow covering parts of Michigan, most of Wisconsin, most of Minnesota, southern North Dakota, most of South Dakota, southeastern Montana, eastern Wyoming, parts of northeastern Colorado, far western and southeastern Nebraska, northern Kansas, pretty much most of Iowa, parts of Missouri, parts of Illinois, parts of Indiana, southwestern Ohio, much of Kentucky, much of Tennessee, northeastern Alabama, northern and eastern Georgia, most of South Carolina, most of North Carolina, southwestern Virginia, and southwestern half of West Virginia. Season tomorrow's margin will include Detroit, Michigan, Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, and Omaha, Nebraska. Going to tomorrow's tornado threat, there is a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow covering far eastern, a tiny bit of east central Missouri, much of Illinois, much of Indiana, and parts of Kentucky. The 2% tornado risk area tomorrow includes Indianapolis, Indiana, St. Louis, Missouri, Louisville, Kentucky, Springfield, Illinois, and Evansville, Indiana. And now to tomorrow's wind threat, there are two areas where we have 15% wind risk areas for tomorrow. One covering southwestern South Dakota, much of Nebraska, actually most of Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. A second 15% wind risk area tomorrow includes a tiny bit of east central Missouri, parts of Illinois, southern half of Indiana, parts of Kentucky, and a tiny bit of southwestern Ohio. The 15% wind risk areas tomorrow include Indianapolis, Indiana, St. Louis, Missouri, Louisville, Kentucky, Springfield, Illinois, and Evansville, Indiana. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow that covers parts of Michigan, much of Wisconsin, most of Minnesota, southern North Dakota, most of South Dakota, southeastern Montana, eastern Wyoming, northeastern Colorado, parts of Nebraska, northern Kansas, all of Iowa, parts of Illinois, parts of Missouri, parts of Indiana, southwestern Ohio, southwestern West Virginia, southwestern Virginia, parts of Kentucky, most of Tennessee, northeastern Alabama, northeastern Georgia, most of South Carolina, and most of North Carolina. The 5% wind risk area tomorrow includes Detroit, Michigan, Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, and Omaha, Nebraska. And now for the hail threat, there is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow covering South Dakota, most of Nebraska, far west central Iowa, northwestern Kansas, and northeastern Colorado. The 15% hail risk area tomorrow includes Grand Island, Nebraska, Kearney, Nebraska, Fremont, Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska, and Norfolk, Nebraska. And we have a 5% hail risk tomorrow covering parts of Michigan, parts of Wisconsin, parts of Minnesota, southern North Dakota, most of South Dakota, far southeastern Montana, far eastern Tennessee, northeastern Colorado, far western and southeastern Nebraska, northern Kansas, most of Iowa, parts of Missouri, most of Illinois, most of Indiana, far southwestern Ohio, parts of Kentucky, and far northwestern Tennessee. The 5% hail risk area tomorrow includes Detroit, Michigan, Indianapolis, Indiana, Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and St. Louis, Missouri. In summary, there we go. Thunderstorms with severe gusts and hail will be possible Wednesday afternoon and evening across parts of the central and northern high plains. Damaging gusts and isolated hail will also be possible across parts of the Midwest and Ohio Valley. So, that is your day 2 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in the affected areas tomorrow. Stay safe in the affected areas tomorrow, whether you're in the slight or the marginal, since you never know what those can pull off sometimes. Take today to prepare for tomorrow, and I will go over all of this again in tomorrow's day 1 severe weather outlook video. Take care.